Hey friends, Nijik Brian Katongole here on Purposeful Living. Today I want to talk about a topic that seems to be hot and quite very confusing in our times. For every married couple, if you ask them what infidelity is, they will give you so many varying answers, and it may be hard to tell exactly what the clear definition of infidelity is. We have said that infidelity itself means when one is unfaithful to their marital partner. When you two decide to get married, joined in holy matrimony, you are meant to be faithful to each other. But when you start engaging with another partner at different levels, infidelity has already knocked in. In the times past, we thought that infidelity only was when a person had sex with an outside partner that is not their wife or their husband. But in the modern times we live, this infidelity story has stretched so far. We have now given it a very sugar-coated name that doesn't make it sound as bad. We call it an affair. But it's killing so many marriages, it is destroying so many relationships, not only relationships amongst the spouses, but it's also killing relationships with other people, friends, but also relationship with God. What is infidelity? I'm going to share with you in this short video a few things that would indicate that you are exercising or committing infidelity. One, when you start engaging emotionally with another person of opposite sex at a level that you would only engage with your partner, that means you have started off with an affair, infidelity. For example, if you find yourself attracted to another person that is not your wife or husband, and you start interacting with them at a deeper level, there is breeding of infidelity right in. And one marker that we could use for infidelity is when there starts being a secret about this relationship. Okay? For example, if I start interacting with another girl and I don't tell my wife about it, or if I find it uncomfortable to tell my wife, oh hey, I went out with Jenny and we did this and that, and I start keeping it to myself, or when she asks, hey, I see you interacting with Jenny, what is it about it? I say, it's just a friendship, it's nothing much. The moment I start lying about it and keeping it secret, then that means I have started exercising infidelity. Social media. Who are you chatting with? How deep are you chatting with them? What level of emotional engagement is there? All right. If you are also visiting different dating sites, you're married, but you're still visiting different dating sites and interacting with someone on the other side, you may call it fun. Say, I'm just trying out to see what happens on these dating sites. But the moment you're interacting with another person on a dating site, yet you're married, you already being unfaithful to your partner. That is infidelity happening there. You go on Snapchat or you go on Likey or whatever those apps are, and you begin interacting with someone of the opposite sex in a way that you wouldn't interact with your wife, or in a way that would make you uncomfortable. If your wife discovered that you interact with that person, then you are already into an affair, infidelity. Okay. The other way of marking if it's infidelity is when you're engaged in pornography. Women, if I'm looking at sexual sites, I'm looking at porn, I'm already committing an affair. I'm already being unfaithful to my partner, because in my mind, I'm beginning to have sex with a woman or a picture of a woman that I'm seeing on the porn site. Ladies, when you're masturbating as well, or guys, when you're masturbating, that means you're having sex with that image that you're looking at it, because it is raising you up erotically, and so your emotions are involved in that state. So that is already an affair. So if you thought an affair was only when you have sex with another partner, I want to let you know, as a married couple, that anything that you do outside your marriage that should be done with your mate is already infidelity. it's already an affair. An affair can be at an emotional level or it can be at a physical level. When you find yourself opening up and confiding in another person of opposite sex, things that you're finding hard to confide in with your mate, that means you are already on the path of an affair and you are better off avoiding that. Now in this video I will not tell you how to avoid that, how it builds up. I'm just introducing to you the different aspects that would indicate to you that you are in an infidelity situation or you are in an affair and you're being unfaithful to your partner. It is important that you keep yourself purely for your partner. So what are you doing on social media? Who are you chatting with? Are those chats the kind that you can allow your spouse to look at and you don't feel embarrassed about it, or are you keeping them secret? If they're the chats you freely can show your spouse and they are okay with it and they find no problem with it, that means then you're not in an affair. It's just a mere pure friendship or a pure relationship that has no strings attached, that is not leading to any other place. But if you are being secret about it and you're lying about those chats or you delete them, I know we do these things, it means that you are in an affair situation. If you are visiting dating sites, if you're visiting porn material, if you're masturbating on your own, you are actually being unfaithful to your partner. It's important to know these things so that you know how to put it right, so that you know that I am heading on a wrong journey. Why? Because we have put ourselves in a state where we excuse ourselves of everything. We justify whatever we are doing. You say, it's just a chat, it's an old friend, I'm just interacting with them, I just went out to have a coffee with them. But hey, that could be an affair starting. As long as you feel uncomfortable about it, as long as you realize you have to defend yourself about that action, as long as you feel you need to hide it or keep it secret, that already means you are heading for trouble. You are engaging yourself in an affair. So every married couple, stay faithful to your spouse. Do not allow room for temptation. You can never beat the devil at his game. He's been in this game for so long. He knows how to lure those who are led by their lust into sexual affairs or emotional affairs or fantasy affairs. Oh, the other thing I forgot about is when you begin, especially it happens with the ladies, but also with men, when you look at this person of opposite sex and you store the image in your mind and begin fantasizing about them, you're feeling like, oh, how they would, imagining them in bed with you, that is already a sexual affair going on in your mind, because the biggest sexual organ is the mind. So it is already happening in your mind. You are already committing an affair or infidelity, and it's important for you to recognize that, arrest it immediately, and get pure again. Okay, so in this video I've labored to try to show you the different ways in which an affair is done. If you thought it's only sexual, it is not only sexual, it is emotional, and there are so many ways in which we may be committing an affair or leading on a path that leads to an affair without knowing. So know this, pay close attention, and in the next video I'll share with you how to avoid it if you see it coming your way, or how to get out of it if you've found yourself in the middle of an affair. God bless you and have a beautiful day.